everybody. I'm Monica Morales, and you're watching the Monica Makes It Happen show. This show is all about technology and the leaders in tech who are making it happen. Technology has the power to make our communities better. We have $3 million to give away thanks to Robinhood NYC. And you know her and you love her. She is from New Jersey and she is the queen of reality TV. Teresa Giudice and her husband, Louis, are here. They're launching a new app. Say hi. Hi. It is a tech takeover. We're so happy to have you here. We can't wait to hear about your new enterprise. And here's why you should keep watching our show. Many call her the mother of cognitive experience design and a pioneer in AI, the creator of Alexa. Joanna Peña-Bickley is here.
There are nowhere near enough women of color, Latinas, right, that are in this space today.
She says the next Steve Jobs will be from right here in our area and will be a woman.
One of the things we know in Harlem is that it's a state of mind.
Clayton, the CEO of Silicon Harlem, is here and says move over Silicon Valley. All the leaders of tech are moving to Harlem. We're one-on-one with JPMorgan Chase's CEO, Dimon, who is building communities in our area.
Every job will be affected by AI. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, by the way. I think it's going to take a while. Yes, it might reduce some jobs, but it'll also make a lot of jobs more productive. And I always say if we do a good job, we have more employees, not less employees in the future.
Also, the Chief Technology Officer of the city, Fraser, is here with some big news.
Public housing is where we're starting, but that's not where we're stopping.
We were with him when he was helping give hundreds of thousands of families across the city free cable and Wi-Fi. Fraser says it's time for a tech revolution of access and equality, and your neighborhood could be next. Robinhood New York City is here, and they're giving millions of dollars to help fight poverty. They say AI is the tool to help make it happen. And Google is here talking about empowerment and access, helping communities rise in tech. It's not just about technology, it's about community.
Yes, a big component, right? Like you think about all the work you do, how to be your authentic self. And community helps you continue being your authentic self while being the leader that you are.
And now for our power panel, Joanna Peña-Bickley is here. She is the CEO and founder of Vibes AI and also helped design Alexa devices. The CEO of Silicon Harlem is here. Hi, Clayton. We love you. And Richard Buery Jr., the CEO of Robinhood NYC, is here. Thank you all for joining us. We got to start off with you, Joanna. Last time we were talking to children in Bushwick. It is all about the next generation. Now, you say you had dyslexia. That helped you become the inventor that you are.
Right. If you think about it, yes, I'm a neurodiverse individual, but all of this is a neurological difference, right? And that neurological difference is actually how I process information and data. I think about it this way. It's a difference in my brain, right? And so as the mother of cognitive experience design and having been working in artificial intelligence for about the last 15 years for companies like IBM, right, Amazon and Uber, one of the things I've been able to do is apply the superpower that being dyslexic gives me. One of those superpowers.
I love that you say that, because there's so many people watching that are going to be inspired by that, because you've invented so many incredible things that have changed our lives, and that's why I have you here, the star of our show, really. But talk about AI. A lot of people are scared of AI.
They are.
And you say it can be used for social good.
It is being used for social good. I think it's important to think, like, right, AI has been here for over 50 years, right? We have, the idea of AI actually came around in the 1800s, right? And then in the 1950s, there were plenty of women, by the way, women and men, who have been in a 50-plus year journey of developing all the different technologies that have led up to this moment where AI has actually gotten to this point where what we call in the industry, it's met some of the Turing tests, right? It's become indistinguishable from magic when you are utilizing it.
Wow.
And so,
can we talk about what you're wearing?
Absolutely.
You're wearing one of your inventions that all of us are going to hear about first, right here on the Monica Makes It Happen show. You're actually wearing a computer in your ear?
I am. So this is the Vibes AI prototype, right, of a computer, right, that is running a native AI assistant called Via. That's her code name right now. So it's the Vibes AI, right? agent.
I can't believe we have this on our show. It's like the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that it's going to do everything for you and it's right in your ear.
It is. So think about it this
incredible.
way. It's a companion, right? It's a companion it's actually a communications companion. It's a listening companion. It makes me a super duper listener. I can walk into a crowded restaurant and lower one of my biggest, like, I would say innovations are actually come from when you're really annoyed with something.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so when I turned about 40, one of the things, and by the way, this is true of all of us, when we turn 40, we all should be getting our hearing checked. But we don't.
Yeah.
And when I turned about 40, I started having problems coming into crowded spaces and actually hearing conversation.
Wow, and so this is going to help
And this
with
is
all of
actually
that.
helps that.
We're going to have all this
Right.
information on our websites. But Clayton, I met you. We were doing a tech conference. You're saying Harlem is the next Silicon Valley.
Well, it is, and I can't wait to be 40. Anyway, yeah, no, I think what's really important, and it's important across the entire country and the entire world, is to prepare people for extended and incredible technologies that are going to change all of our lives.
That's what I keep hearing. That's why I'm doing the show on this. I feel like it's going to be such social good, but it's going to change our lives not just in like 10 years. We're saying soon, like in the next year and a half. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of the technologies that we're looking at right now are available, but it's a matter of access and exposure to get it to the right people at the right time. But to your point, it is absolutely here, and we are going to grow together as we make it happen.
I love the make it happen. You know I love when you say that.
And I hope to be able to share a little bit more than just AI, even though AI is like that #1 thing right now, and ChatGPT. But when you look at quantum computing, for example, that's coming quite fast. That's a lot of young people need to learn about that and be in that space,
And you're all about
cybersecurity, all these
access.
things.
What I love is you're all about access. You've been helping Harlem. Richard, you have a huge announcement, Robin Hood NYC, $3 million for someone watching with a good idea about AI.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for having this conversation.
Yeah.
You know, Robin Hood, our mission is very straightforward. It's to fight poverty in New York City, and we do that by connecting New Yorkers to opportunity. Good jobs, good housing, good education. We want to make sure that all New Yorkers have access to the power of the American dream. And one of the things that we know is that technology, all new technologies have tremendous opportunities for change. And the question, is that going to be positive change, or is that going to be change that further divides us? You know, we think about AI, we tend to think about it in this binary way. Some people think about it as this utopian, it's going to make everything better, everything easier, or we think about like the Terminator and Skynet's going to burn the sky.
Exactly.
But the truth is, you know, as you were just saying, in some ways none of this is new. The whole story of human history has been new technology. And new technology changes the world, and there are often winners and losers. And the question for us is, how can we make sure that people like you, who are on the forefront of creating these innovations that are going to change their lives, how do we make sure that they are keeping in mind those of us that too often lose?
That's right.
Among the winners and losers. And so what we announced, we had a summit in February, an AI Opportunity Summit, where we brought together government leaders, technologists, nonprofit leaders, entrepreneurs, and we announced this challenge.
I can't wait to tell our viewers we're going to have it all on our social media. But I want you guys to know you are our Pix 11 community champion. Thank you for being on our show.
Wow.
And thank you for the $3 million for our viewers. I can't wait. Thank you for joining us. What a power panel, right? Coming up on our show, reality TV queen of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice, and her husband Louis is here. They have a new app, Say Hi, using technology to shake things up. Plus, free cable and Wi-Fi for hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers. This could be coming to your neighborhood next. We talk one-on-one with the Chief Technology Officer of New York City. And Google is here. They're hiring. That's all coming up.
Hi, I'm Sunshine Foss, the owner of Happy Court Brooklyn and Happy Buds Bed-Stuy. And technology is absolutely changing the world. It's changed our business. It's changing our communities. And can't wait to talk about it on Monica Makes It Happen.
Hi, Monica. It's Melissa at Bottomless Closet. Monica always makes it happen.
My name is Sunflower. I'm the provost of CUNY Hostos Community College. We are so happy to be on Monica Makes It Happen.
And we are back. If you want to do business in tech with the city, this is the person you call. Matt Fraser is here, the Chief Technology Officer of the city. Thanks, Matt, for joining us.
Monica, thank you for having me.
Yeah, last time we saw you were out in NYCHA and you were giving hundreds of thousands of people free Wi-Fi, free cable, and that's still going on. You're just getting started.
Yeah, we're just getting started. You know, as you mentioned, last year we focused on getting internet access to those that need it. We came out of the pandemic. We saw a lot of families that needed access that didn't have it. And with a year from being in office, we launched a program, Big Apple Connect. And now, today, when you walk into public housing in New York City, over 230 developments, over 300,000 households. When you walk in, you get free internet and basic TV as a human right, thanks to the Adams administration.
We love to hear that, because so many of our families said they didn't have access, and it's all about access. And when you say free, we love to hear free.
Yeah, that's a fact. We love to hear free, but also people are skeptical. Like, what do you mean free?
Yeah.
Like, you literally just call, give them your address, and they come and install. And what we saw is over the last 2 years, we took public adoption around Wi-Fi in public housing from a little bit over 40% to over 80% of households now have internet, which is great.
Wow, take a look. I remember how happy, especially that woman was, to get that free Wi-Fi and cable. AI, we got to talk about AI. This whole show is about AI and the future. The private sector is saying it is the future. It's a game changer. The public's, I want to ask you, is AI going to change our lives when it comes to benefits, jobs, small business?
AI is going to reshape what you expect or what you experience across every spectrum, whether that's in the healthcare field, whether that's in the government space, or whether that's just in the pure technology space. AI is one of those things that's going to be a foundational pillar for everything. And when you look at the public space, how we render public benefits, how we validate applications, AI will play a critical role in that. Today, we launched a My City chatbot that's focused on helping small businesses get started in the city. And we're expanding that so that it can cover other areas within the city. And then we're also looking at other things like 311 and how we can use AI to help on that front. And the last thing I'll mention, cybersecurity. It wouldn't be possible to protect the digital estate without having AI in place. Right now, New York City sees about 90 billion cyber threats a week, and we use AI to combat all of those things. So it's significant.
Thank you for everything that you do. You are a Pix 11 community champion. I want to give this to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You deserve it.
Far too kind. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I hope you'll be back to tell us all those, break all those stories, okay?
Definitely will.
Right here on our show.